this thing on, I guess.
Yep, that's it. We're ready to roll. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you guys have all been well. As you guys noticed, number one, I'm not in the studio anymore. I'm actually in Justin's workshop. He makes the best leather camera straps in the world. I'm here to say it. I'm here to say it. He also makes tote bags and stuff. It is official. It is official. I've had mine since 2019 probably. Yeah, and I've used this one. It's been all over the world.
Yeah, that was a custom one I made for you.
Yeah, yeah. This has been to Peru. It's been to Japan. It's been to Mexico.
Nice.
And survived the hurricanes. So it's quite literally been everywhere. This is my favorite thing in the world. So I just want to say, number one, finally, after 6-7 years, we finally met in person. We've known each other on the internet for quite a long time, but we finally made it to Brooklyn, and we finally got to meet in person. So it's been an honor. It's an honor.
I'm humbled to meet you finally.
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for any camera straps, if you guys are looking for sweet canvas tote bags, make sure to check out Tap and Die. So where can they find you, first of all? Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, that's my main primary.
Okay.
But yeah, tapanddie.com.
Tapanddie.com.
Everything's on there.
Perfect. Today we actually have a fun video we're gonna make. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna make sure we take some portraits, number one, of you on the Hasselblad.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll be super rad, especially in your awesome space. And number two, we are gonna make a custom strap for the Leica M6. And my friends hooked me up from Citadel Studios. They actually sent over a original Leica strap, and I have another Leica strap over here that I have gotten with my M6. So we're gonna try to use some of the original hardware. I think that'll just be a little bit of a special touch than the usual. I know it's a little customization, but you know, go big or go home, right?
Seriously.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. Again, make sure to check out Justin on Instagram, Tap and Die. Make sure to hit up his website. I'm gonna leave all the information in the description below. So if you guys wanna order a strap, make sure to click on that link, buy it. And if you guys have any questions for either of us, Instagram, DM, probably be the best place, or send an email.
Yeah, email's always good.
All right, you ready to
Let's do it.
do some magic?
Yeah.
Let's get into this.
On to 26. So I guess what I want to do now is just make sure that it'll fit.
We're doing a little test fit, man.
Yeah. So making these guys is always kind of a ballpark on how long they should be. Everything kind of changes depending on the width of the strap, but usually, you know, all this is kind of in my head. I never have anything written down.
All right.
So it's more of a trial and error thing. So it would be like that. Apply a little edge coat. So essentially what it does is it seals the fibers from getting really frazzled and fraying. It's almost like a resin coat. So I apply it to the sides on each side.
Nice, and you just buff it out.
Yeah. But sometimes I'll do this too to the underside of the strap. So when you apply this coating to the underside of it, it keeps that dye from offsetting onto the clothing. But also makes it feel a lot more smoother when you're using it too. It kind of creates like a slick resin coated back.
Right.
Some people do prefer that to the natural like rough out of the leather.
Yeah. Even if it does smooth itself out over time.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes they just prefer right out of the box.
Right. Gonna put some cement on here before I stitch it.
And that just gives it some extra security.
Yeah. This is a water-based solution because the older, more old school stuff is made by a company and its stuff is highly toxic. And it always used to give me a headache.
Right.
So I could no longer use it anymore. The water-based stuff is just as good. So coat the edges of this too. So it's just a quick, single punch.
That was very efficient.
Yeah.
What made you want to get into leather crafting?
It was more of like, it kind of all led me down to when I decided to start making my own straps out of leather. So eventually I had to like learn about the whole process and study it before I could actually go ahead and start doing it, because my background really is not in this. Like I come from a product design background.
Okay.
So I did industrial design prior to starting this whole business for 10 years. So it was a totally different world. But it was the one thing that I missed at the time when I decided to leave it all behind me, because I was doing a lot of like managerial as opposed to hands-on design, which I had missed. And I prefer working with my hands over anything. So at the time, I hadn't really found a good camera strap that I liked on the market. And I just decided like, maybe I can make my own. At the time, friends of mine were starting to do their own thing as well, so I kind of got inspired to do the same, and everything kind of fell into place from there, really.
Well, we are definitely grateful for that, because I also could not find a good camera strap on the market, so here we are.
Exactly. So, it was just one of those things where I thought, I didn't know at the time where this would take me.
Yeah.
I just did it, and this is where I'm at right now, so
Love
it's
to
wild.
hear that.
Yeah. So like once that happened, then things started to snowball, and I started to get more involved in other aspects of the process, and eventually that led me to learning about sewing and patterning, and getting into like the soft goods design aspect of it. So in a way, it's still like I'm still doing design related work, but in a totally different field. You know what I mean? So it's all still kind of relevant, but just in a very different outlet. So right in here, once I cut the thread, because this is waxed, when you apply heat to it, it'll kind of seal it in. So I take a Bic lighter to it just to melt it a little bit. And that takes care of any sort of loose thread. But it also looks cool to see a flame inside there. So I'm also going to apply some cement.
So that's called a stitching horse?
Yeah, it's used by saddlers, people that stitch leather harnesses for saddlery. They use this, they sandwich it between their legs and they stitch from one side to the other. A lot of leather crafters have like a table mounted one that they use while standing up, but this is kind of what I learned on, and I've been using it ever since.
Nice.
So
yeah, as long as you're comfortable with it,
yeah,
right?
I bought this used from an old leather worker, and it's from like the early 1900s, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, the thing is though, it doesn't stay close, so I have to like, I kind of gotta press it together with my legs to keep it in shape. Always leave something on this table. There's so much like back and forth I do between tables.
Right.
There you go.
The moment of truth.
gotta
So
hook it
the
up.
strap is now complete. How do you feel about it?
I like it actually.
You like it? Let's get a little close up of that.
It's very minimal.
So we did, what was the color of the leather?
So this is Dublin.
So this is Dublin, and it's available as an option on the website.
It's actually one of the popular options I do make straps from.
Okay.
The color is, I would say it's kind of a brownish tone with like a reddish copper undertone. When you bend it, essentially what you're seeing is a pull-up, and that's the fat and grease from the leather is separating.
Oh wow, and it comes to the surface.
Yeah, so that's what that's called. Over time, once you wear it out, that'll kind of take over, and that'll be like the main tone once it patinas.
Nice. All right, look at that. Woo! Try it on?
Yeah, hook it up.
Let's do it. All right, guys, so the strap is complete. Look at this thing. Oh my God. I'll give you guys a closer look, but this thing is absolutely beautiful. So excited. I'm so excited. All right, let's put this thing on. What do you think?
Looks good, put it on.
Ooh, the inaugural. Oh yeah.
Perfect fit?
Oh, that's perfect. Let me take my mic off real quick. Ooh. So we got a nice short strap, and I can go vertical. Perfect. Oh my God. How does that look?
Looks good, man. Looks like you're ready for the street.
Thank you so much. This is everything that you can dream of. If just when you have like a vision, and I mean, you know, when you have like a vision in your head, and you're like, I can make that a reality.
That's good.
Even if it's tricky,
right?
It's like it's so rewarding to see it come to life.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
And of course, having a master craftsman as a friend helps a little bit.
No, it was a nice little challenge because something I've never seen those clips before in my life, so it was really wild to see that on a strap now. It looks good, man.
I love it. It's like perfectly minimal.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I wanted. And the leather's so soft.
Yeah, it'll break in too. It's a bit stiff,
already,
honestly.
But even right now, it's so
I kind of
comfortable.
I massaged it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to get it like a little bit more broken in, but
Really
give it like a week or so. It'll feel nice.
Put this back on. But yeah, no, genuinely, I could not be happier. This is every boy's wish. Have a camera strap of their dreams. Like I swear, like I drew like 6 different. I'm like in my head, I'm like, how can I, I'm like, I'm there measuring, like with like a measuring tape.
No, you're not alone, man. I mean, a lot of customers like that come to me, and they always ask, they have this vision in their head about what strap they should get or what length they should get. So
yeah, and you have stuff available for so many different cameras too. Like you got the classic wides for like the Hasselblads, and you offer those with the original lugs too, right?
Exactly. I got the ones for the Pentax 6.7,
right,
with the reproduction lugs.
Yep.
Which are all really great quality, by the way.
Yeah.
Because the original German ones are impossible to find now.
Yeah.
But my source is an American-made company, and they do the reproductions very well.
Nice.
So that's what I use with all those straps.
Love that. And you got wrist straps.
Yep.
We show them this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is if you guys have like a Fuji X100 or point and shoots GRs.
That was actually one of the first designs I ever made.
Really?
12, 13 years ago.
Nice. Yeah. You just had to find your.
That was it.
Yeah. So if you guys are looking for any of these things, definitely check out Tap and Die. Go support Justin. He's an incredible human being to start off with, but he's also a master craftsman. So I really appreciate you having me over.
Yeah, man.
And we finally
it was great
get to
to
spend
finally
some time.
say hello and have you see the space.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you again. And
my pleasure.
Next time I'm in Brooklyn.
Yeah, man, we'll go shoot.
Yeah, we'll have to get you on the streets.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been too long.
Oh, all right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed another great video. And, support the channel. If you guys enjoy this video, subscribe, of course. Drop a like. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this video. And yeah, hopefully I'll get to continue the journey just sharing with you guys more of my creative friends, which is a big purpose of my channel. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Take care.
Nice.
All right.
Should we take a couple portraits of you now?
I've been wanting to take portraits on this guy for a long time.
All right, let's do it.
It's all manual, though.
I love that.
Yeah.
Where do you want me?
I don't even know. What's the reading right now in here? I got 400 film.
400 film? Yeah. Probably as wide as you can, and then at maybe 30th of a second.
Okay, yeah.
What's the widest on there? 3.5?
Yeah, 3.5.
3.5? Probably 30th of a second maybe, just to be safe.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun both looking at the exact same time.
Yeah, I love doing those shots.
That's great. All right, let me grab my Hasselblad. Maybe I'll get you sitting here.
Okay.
Can I turn on that? Can we turn on this lamp? Nice. And this one. Okay. This one. Yeah. Cool. Just add just a little bit of warmth in the back. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Give me a little bit of that smile. Nice. Okay, we got a bunch more to do. I get one of you holding it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So cool. Alright, we got one more shot. Alright, we have the final shot left in the Hasselblad. And have it set up right there. This is going to be a sweet frame. And I'm sure you guys can see we have a lamp set up right behind Justin. This is going to provide beautiful glow. And what's that thing that you have?
This is a skiving knife. Essentially, it's just used to cut off and shave down leather to a specific weight.
Nice.
It's actually one of my favorite tools that I use, but it's in need of a good sharpening.
Yeah. Well, now that it's dull, let's grab a picture safely.
Yeah.
All right. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Sound.
That's it. Oh, so good. And that's the end of the roll, and that's also the end of the video. Bye, guys.
That's right.